walked away like I meant nothing at all. Like everything we had was easy to drop. Then you laughed when they asked about me, said I was too much, said I couldn't see. But I gave you everything I had, every good part, every broken past. Now you act like I was blind for believing you were mine. Was I wrong for trusting you, for believing every word? Or was I just the only one who actually made it work? Don't call me a fool. Don't call me a fool for loving you.
I was just loving you honestly.
I gave you all I had to give. You just didn't know how to live in it. Don't call me a fool for loving you.
I was just loving you honestly.
I remember nights you held me close, like I was the one you needed most. Now you say it didn't mean a thing, like love was just a temporary feeling. You turned my heart into a joke, something you laugh about with them. But you don't know what it took just to keep choosing you again. Could lean on, but never really face. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. You made it easy to believe, then blame me for what I couldn't see. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly, yeah. I won't be ashamed of feeling something real, even if it wasn't something you could feel. I'd rather love too much than never try, than walk away without asking why. You can rewrite it how you want. Say I was weak, say I was wrong, but I know what I gave was true, even if it meant nothing to you. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you
Honestly.
Don't call me a fool for loving you.
I was just loving you honestly.
I do it all again, it's true, even knowing I lose you. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. This old table, staring at your empty chair. Sometimes I swear I hear your voice, like nothing ever changed. But silence answers back again and calls out your name. People say time heals everything, but they've never felt this pain. When someone you love walks away and leaves your world in chains. This heart can't wait forever. These arms are growing tired. I keep hoping you'll come home before the last light dies. There's an empty chair before me and a father barely holding on. This heart can't wait forever for a son that's been gone too long. Watch the rain roll down the glass like tears I never showed. The world keeps moving all around, but I'm still missing you at home. I know life can pull us far apart. Pride can build these walls, but love should never end this way, with no answer to my calls. If you could see me sitting here, you'd know the truth inside. No matter how much time has passed, a father's love survives. This heart can't wait forever, though I try to stay strong. Every night gets colder now, with your memory holding on. There's an empty chair before me and your picture in my hands. This heart can't wait forever, but it still believes you can. One day these doors may open wide, and I'll see you standing there. No blame, no anger in my eyes, just love still waiting here. And I'll hold you like I should have done before the years went wrong. This heart can't wait forever, but it will wait today. Through every lonely sunrise and every prayer I pray, there's an empty chair before me, but I still leave the light on. This heart can't wait forever. Please don't stay gone too long. The coffee's cold beside me now, but I still pour a cup for you. Played it back at 2:17. Your voice was calm like I'd never been. You said I'm good now, I found my peace, while mine just shattered piece by piece. No warning sign, no crashing sound, just quiet words that pulled me down. Was I the storm you had to outrun, or just a chapter you outdone? I heard you move on in a voice note, and it broke me. Like love can end without a single story. No tears in your tone, no weight when you spoke me. I like you never knew me. I saved that clip, I don't know why. Maybe to hear how love can die. You sounded free, like letting go was something easy, something slow. But I'm still stuck inside that line where you said you'll be fine.
You were steady, clean and sure, like I was something you outgrew. And maybe that's what hurts the most, not losing you, but how you chose to sound so light, so unafraid, while I'm still here, stuck in replay. I heard you move on. You move on. Now I'm alone. I played it back at 2:17. Played it back at 2:17.
You said you needed space. I said that's okay, like I wasn't terrified you'd drift away. I gave you silence, I gave you time. Didn't know I was losing you line by line. Were you waiting for me to hold on tighter, or did you already make up your mind? Was I giving you what you needed, or just helping you leave me behind? I thought you needed space, but you were just letting me go while I was holding on. You were already letting go. I stayed patient, I stayed calm, didn't see the damage done. I thought you needed space, but you were just letting me go. You stopped saying I love you like before, and I pretended not to notice anymore. Every message felt colder than the last.
thought you needed space, but you were just letting me go. Now every quiet moment hurts more than I can show. I would have fought, I would have stayed, I would have begged you not to fade. I thought you needed space, but you were just letting me go. You said you needed space. I said that's okay.
Acting like I didn't care until you finally didn't. You called my name, I let it ring, like you'd always come back to me. You tried to talk, I shut you down, like your love was always around. You gave me chances more than enough, but I got used to your kind of love. I thought you'd stay no matter what, so I never gave you all of us. You kept holding on, I kept letting go. Now I see it.
Way too late to know.
I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I pushed you away till there was nothing left in it. Now I'm calling your name, but it's too different. I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I thought you'd wait like you always did, but now you're gone and I'm losing it. Now I'm the one stuck here admitting I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it. Stopped asking if I was okay. Stop trying to make me stay. Your silence hit me like a wave, but I was already too late. No more late night, I miss your calls. No more waiting through it all. You found your peace without me there, and now I'm choking on the air. You kept holding on, I kept letting go. Now I see it.
Way too late to know.
I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I pushed you away till there was nothing left in it. Now I'm calling your name, but it's too different. I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I thought you'd wait like you always did, but now you're gone and I'm losing it. Now I'm the one stuck here admitting I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it. If I could go back, I'd answer your calls, tell you the truth, give you my all. But I played games I couldn't win. Now I'm alone with what I did. You gave me love I didn't deserve, and I returned it with empty words. Now I'm the one who's reaching out, but you don't hear me anymore now. I didn't care. At least that's what I made it seem. I didn't care. Now it's tearing me apart at the seams. I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it. I let you walk away, and now I'm stuck here wishing that I could take it back. Every second I wasted, I acted like I didn't care, and now I can't fix it. I thought you'd stay, I thought you'd forgive, but now I don't know how to live like this. Now I'm the one left here regretting I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it. I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it.
I found out from the smile in your photos tonight, you look lighter somehow, like I was the weight in your life. I was still reading old messages, searching for clues, while you were learning to laugh in a world without me in view. Did it happen in pieces? Did I not see it fade? Were you gone long before you said my name that day? You moved on quietly while I was still loving you. I was holding broken dreams, you were already breaking through. I still kept the door unlocked, thinking you'd come back to me. You moved on quietly, and silence told me everything. Your sweater still hangs where you left it that week, and I still know the sound of your steps in the hall when I sleep. I replay our last goodbye like it hit some secret sign, but endings never speak clearly till they leave you behind. Did you look back 1 second? Did your hands start to shake? Did you feel even a little of the mess that you made? The truth is not that you left me, it's that I stayed the same. I loved you like forever while you were changing names. Now I talk to empty shadows and call it healing time, but some hearts keep on waiting long after goodbye. You moved on quietly while I was still loving you. I was counting every scar. You were becoming someone quietly, and silence told me everything. Yeah, silence told me everything. I found out from the smile in your photos tonight. I found out from the smile in your photos tonight.
You start reaching for me in the middle of the night, turned your body away like something didn't feel right. Your words got shorter, your tone got cold, but I kept pretending we were just getting old. I noticed every little change in you, the way you sighed like love felt heavy too. I should've asked, I should've tried, but I just stood there and let it slide. Was I scared of what you'd say, or just scared you'd walk away? Did I already know the truth, but chose the lie to keep you? I knew you were pulling away, I still chose to stay. Chose to stay. We used to talk for hours without losing track of time. Now every conversation felt forced and out of line. You laughed less, you touched less, you barely looked my way, but I held on to every word you didn't say. I replay nights you seemed unsure, looking for something I could cure. But love can't fix what won't be faced, and I was begging for what you erased. Did you want me to stop you? Did you want me to see? Or were you hoping I'd ignore it so you could leave quietly? Still chose to stay. I knew you were pulling away, I still chose to stay. I remember the silence getting louder than your voice, like loving you was slowly losing any kind of choice. I tried to be enough for two while you were halfway out, halfway through. I held your hand like it might change, but distance doesn't feel the same when one heart's gone and one's still here, holding on to disappearing air. I thought if I loved you harder, you'd come back to where we were, but love doesn't work like that. You can't fix what doesn't hurt. I knew you were pulling away, I still chose to stay.
I still chose to stay. You stopped reaching for me in the middle of the night.
Walking through the room and my chest gives in, like I never learned from where we've been. Every time I say this is the last, I'm right back where I couldn't pass. You don't even try to hide the truth. I see it clear in the way you move. I'm just someone you call when you feel alone, but I still pick up like you're my home. Why do I still run to you? Why do I still lose control? Is it love or just a memory of who I thought you were before? I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I give you everything I am, while you don't even understand. I keep falling for you. Say my name like it's just a sound. No weight, no feeling, nothing now. But I hear everything in between, all the ways you don't see me. I replay nights you held me close, like maybe that version of you still exists. But morning comes and you pull away, like I'm just another mistake. Do you know what you're doing, or am I just easy to break? Do you feel anything at all, or is this just what you take? I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I stay up wondering what I missed, while you forget I even exist. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I told myself I'd finally walk away, but your voice still makes me stay. It's like my heart won't listen to truth when it still beats for you. I know exactly how this ends. I've seen it play out time again, but knowing doesn't stop the fall, when I still want you through it all. Will I ever be enough, or was I never what you need? Am I loving you too much, or just loving someone who won't love me? You don't care. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I keep giving you my heart to break. Every single time I stay, I keep falling for you,
every single time. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I give you all I have to get, even knowing how this ends. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. I keep falling for you, and you don't care. You walk into the room and my chest gives in.
You cried beside me nights I barely even noticed why. I was there in body only while you broke right by my side. I thought love could survive on promises and later days. Now I know neglect can kill what betrayal never breaks. You asked for simple things I should have given without fear. Time, attention, softer words, a reason to feel near. And now I give the world away to people passing through. I became better too late after losing you. Did you beg inside your silence? Did you hope within each week? Were you leaving inch by inch every time I didn't see? Did you stay far longer than anyone else would keep? I became better too late after you needed me most. Now I know how to love. Now I know what I lost. Every midnight room repeats the things I should have done. I became better too late when your goodbye had already won. I learned the right words slowly when there was no one left to hear. Now growth feels like a candle burning for an empty chair. I found the note you wrote me folded in an old blue coat. Please don't love me halfway, I still know every word you wrote. Back then I read it quickly, like it would wait another day. Funny how warnings turn to ghosts when we keep looking away. Your coffee order lives inside my memory like a prayer. Two sugars, little foam and patience I was never there to share. I know details don't mean healing, still I hold what I can prove. Some hearts keep broken records just to keep a love in view. Did you cry when I got kinder right after you were gone? Did it hurt to see me growing when you needed it all along? Did you wish I'd changed beside you? Not inside this lonely song. The cruelest kind of lesson
becoming who they asked, after they stop waiting and finally leave the past. Now I listen when hearts tremble, now I notice every shade. But wisdom born from heartbreak still arrives too late to save. Some people lose from cheating, some people lose from lies, some lose the one they needed by loving with closed eyes, and spend the rest of evenings more awake than they have been, talking to old memories like they might let them in. I became better too late, after you needed me most. Now I carry all this love like flowers for a ghost. Every lonely dawn repeats the life we could have had. I became better too late, and that's the deepest kind of sad. I became softer too late, stronger too late, present too late too. Everything you asked for lives in who I am now. Without you, if timing has a cruel face, I know exactly what it looks like too. I became better too late, after I was too late for you. Yeah, too late for you. You cried beside me nights I barely even noticed why. You cried beside me nights I barely even noticed why.
You walked away like I meant nothing at all, like everything we had was easy to drop. Then you laughed when they asked about me, said I was too much, said I couldn't see. But I gave you everything I had, every good part, every broken past. Now you act like I was blind for believing you were mine. Was I wrong for trusting you, for believing every word? Or was I just the only one who actually made it work? Don't call me a fool. Don't call me a fool for loving you.
I was just loving you honestly.
I gave you all I had to give. You just didn't know how to live in it. Don't call me a fool for loving you.
I was just loving you honestly.
I remember nights you held me close, like I was the one you needed most. Now you say it didn't mean a thing, like love was just a temporary feeling. You turned my heart into a joke, something you laugh about with them. But you don't know what it took just to keep choosing you again. Did you ever love me at all? Or was I just filling space? Was I someone you could lean on, but never really face? Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. You made it easy to believe, then blame me for what I couldn't see. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly, yeah. I won't be ashamed of feeling something real, even if it wasn't something you could feel. I'd rather love too much than never try, than walk away without asking why. You can rewrite it how you want. Say I was weak, say I was wrong, but I know what I gave was true, even if it meant nothing to you. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. I do it all again, it's true, even knowing I lose you. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you honestly. Don't call me a fool for loving you. I was just loving you. You honestly. You walked away like I meant nothing at all. I saw you smiling with someone new before I healed it all. Still learning how to stand while watching us completely fall. You held their hand in places where you once reached out for mine, and suddenly our forever looked smaller than one night. I'm still living in the ruins, the promises you made, while you're already laughing in a life where I don't stay. Some people leave in pieces, you vanish clean and fast. You replaced me so fast, while I was holding on to the past. Did you stop hurting sooner? Did I mean less than I knew? Was I easy to recover from, the way I never recovered from you? Did you love them already?
before our ending came into view. You replaced me so fast, like I never happened, like all our late night dreams were just a random pattern. Now every midnight thought keeps dragging me back through. You replaced me so fast, while I'm still undone by you. I'm still speaking to the silence, like it knows what to do. You replaced me so fast, and I still can't replace you. Your toothbrush disappeared, but your memory never did. I still find you in the corners where the smallest heartbreak lives. A song inside a grocery store, your perfume on a coat, the way pain hides in ordinary things nobody else would know. My friends say time will fix it, but time just changed the view. It taught me how to function, not how to stop missing you. There's a difference between breathing and finally being free. I've mastered how to smile, not how to forget what we'd be. Did you ever feel guilty when they touched your face at night? Did my name become a shadow you pushed out of the light? Or was I gone completely the moment you left my side? The hardest truth of heartbreak is love can be unevenly lost. One heart leaves in freedom, one heart counts the cost. You had a head start leaving, I only learned goodbye that day. So while you ran towards sunrise, I was begging night to stay. Now I know some endings are finished long before they're said, and some people keep surviving with a war inside their chest. I don't hate that you found someone, I hate how small we seem, how years became a memory. You stepped out like a dream. You replaced me so fast, like I never happened, like my name was just a page you folded back and abandoned. Now every lonely dawn still turns your ghost into the truth. You replaced me so fast, while I'm still growing around the bruise. You moved on so lightly, I'm still carrying the weight. I'm learning some goodbyes don't heal just because they're late. If I ever cross your mind, I hope it shakes you too. You replaced me so fast, and I still can't replace you. Yeah, I still can't replace you. I saw you smiling with someone new before I healed it all. I saw you smiling with someone new before I healed it all.
Acting like I didn't care. till you finally didn't. You called my name, I let it ring, like you'd always come back to me. You tried to talk, I shut you down, like your love was always around. You gave me chances more than enough, but I got used to your kind of love. I thought you'd stay no matter what, so I never gave you all of us. You kept holding on, I kept letting go. Now I see it.
Way too late to know.
I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I pushed you away till there was nothing left in it. Now I'm calling your name, but it's too different. I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I thought you'd wait like you always did, but now you're gone and I'm losing it. Now I'm the one stuck here admitting I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it. You stopped asking if I was okay, stopped trying to make me stay. Your silence hit me like a wave, but I was already too late. No more late night, I miss your calls. No more waiting through it all. You found your peace without me there, and now I'm choking on the air. You kept holding on, I kept letting go. Now I see it.
Way too late to know.
I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I pushed you away till there was nothing left in it. Now I'm calling your name, but it's too different. I acted like
I didn't care.
until you finally did it. I thought you'd wait like you always did, but now you're gone and I'm losing it. Now I'm the one stuck here admitting I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it. If I could go back, I'd answer your calls, tell you the truth, give you my all. But I played games I couldn't win. Now I'm alone with what I did. You gave me love I didn't deserve, and I returned it with empty words. Now I'm the one who's reaching out, but you don't hear me anymore now. I didn't care,
I didn't care.
at least that's what I made it seem. I didn't care,
I didn't care.
now it's tearing me apart at the seams. I acted like I didn't care until you finally did it. I let you walk away, and now I'm stuck here wishing that I could take it back. Every second I wasted, I acted like
I didn't care.
and now I can't fix it. I thought you'd stay, I thought you'd forgive, but now I don't know how to live like this. Now I'm the one left here regretting I acted like I didn't care. walked out when the room was still warm, left your coffee half full, left my heart in a storm. I saw your jacket on the chair by the door, and I knew that kind of silence before. No fight, no scream, just a slow goodbye. And I kept on breathing like I was fine. But why does midnight know your name? Why does my chest still feel the same? If love was real, then tell me why you let it die without a sound tonight. You walked away quietly, and the silence still hurts. I hear your ghost in every word I never heard. I keep replaying what I could have said, but now your memory lives inside my head. You walked away quietly, and the silence still hurts, like a wound that never learned how to stop burning first. I call your name, but it falls to the floor. You walked away quietly, and I still want more. I still see your shoes by the bed we share, still feel your hand in the air somewhere. That little laugh you gave when you were tired, now it plays in my mind like a wire on fire. We used to talk till the sky turned blue, now every empty hour keeps asking for you. Was it me, or was it time? Did I miss the last warning sign? If you were leaving all along, why did you stay just long enough to make me fall? You walked away quietly, and the silence still hurts. I hear your ghost in every word I never heard. I keep replaying what I could have said, but now your memory lives inside my head. You walked away quietly, and the silence still hurts, like a wound that never learned how to stop burning first. I call your name, but it falls to the floor. You walked away quietly, and I still want more. Maybe I love the space between your lies. Maybe I love the way you look in my eyes. And maybe the truth is the hardest part. You were already gone before you broke my heart. So I sit in the dark and let it all bleed, with the love I gave you and the one left in me. You walked away quietly, and the silence still hurts. Every memory hits like a knife in the dirt. I keep replaying what I could have said, but now your name is a bruise in my head.
You walked away quietly, and I still want more. You walked out when the room was still warm, left your coffee half full.
I kept loving you long after love stopped living here, smiling through the damage, calling distance just a fear. You said we were fine with eyes that never met my own, and I learned how lonely it gets with someone who feels gone. I gave another chance every time you broke the last, built a future out of promises already in the past. Now I look in the mirror and barely know what I see. I stayed too long till there was nothing left of me. Did you know I was fading? Did you watch me disappear? Were you holding on from habit while I was drowning here? Did we call it love too long, just because we feared the end was near? I stayed too long until there was nothing left of me. I kept watering a garden full of dying leaves and dreams. Now every midnight thought asks why I begged what should be free. I stayed too long until there was nothing left of me. I broke myself in silence, trying to keep us whole. Some people lose a lover, I lost my soul. I remember all the little ways I learned to make you calm, speaking softer, shrinking smaller, carrying every storm. I apologized for feelings you were the reason for. Funny how survival starts to feel like love at war. My friends would say I changed, but they never knew the cause. How slowly hearts get edited by pain behind closed doors. Now I'm relearning laughter like a language I once knew, trying to find the person I was before loving you. Did you ever feel guilty when I called and you went cold? Did you hear my heart breaking in the quiet you control? Or was I just convenient till the story got too old? The deepest kind of heartbreak is not the day they leave, it's every day you abandon yourself for someone who won't see. I crossed my lines for comfort, I bled to buy more time. I made a home in sadness and called that sacrifice. Now healing feels unfamiliar, peace feels almost wrong, because when pain
take so long. Some cages have no bars at all. Just hope you can outgrow. And sometimes the hardest freedom is finally letting go. I stayed too long until there was nothing left of me, but I should still remember every fire they used to be. Now every lonely dawn brings back the strength you couldn't see. I stayed too long, but there is still some life in me. I stayed through every warning, every tear, every sign. Now I choose my own heart for the very first time. If love must beg to live, then love is not love to me. I stayed too long, but I'm becoming who I need. Yeah, who I need. I kept loving you long after love stopped living here. I kept loving you long after love stopped living here.
You asked for the version of me I hadn't found yet. I loved you with empty pockets and unfinished steps. I was trying to grow while holding us in my hands, but you got tired of waiting for a slower man. Did you think I was careless? Did my silence look cold? Were you asking for forever while I was learning to hold? You needed me too early. I became everything too late. Now I know how to love. Now I know what to say. But the door I left half open has another name inside. You needed me too early, and timing was our goodbye. Pass your street sometimes, we slow down at the light, like memories still live there when they can't survive the night. You once said love is simple if two people really tried. I wish I knew back then how true that sounded at the time. Did you cry when you left me? Did relief hide in your tears? Did you hate that I changed right after losing you here? The saddest kind of lesson is the one that cost your heart when life turns you into better after tearing love apart. Now I'm who you needed then, but then is gone for
timing was our goodbye. Yeah, timing was our goodbye. You asked for the version of me I hadn't found yet. You asked for the version of me I hadn't found yet.